Chemo, you say what I'm saying? My wasanti sem enyan. I think and I remember sorry, my first video me share. Now I knew say Otumfour aji me say waji break kakra because for so many years on shada engine and homie into or Jena or asking for ahomje and or instructing Kofi in various positions and there amamrese or the twako or the two can say me trip kamba or the tone kwanso.
But sometimes okay ibia me I na me hu how to situate it say Otumfour kwa homije Otumfour onye na homida. What do you mean by okwa homije?
O say let's say nipa de we adwuma dia mimiti e no.
But what do you mean by okwa homije no?
Okoje na home kaka.
Ewo he.
So maybe kwahwe ni mpo mu ana bibi.
Ewo he.
Ewo amano ne.
Enti otu kwan na onkwa homije. Ebi okokra okohihia other dignitaries ene oma aka ayi asanteman koso ne adade enti no me hu ze okwa homije. Okay, let me what is say oma kanda say Otumfour kwa homije okogina home otu kwan a asanteman koso enti no otu kwan okwa akoye adwuma ma asanteman
na oba ya okay she said Otumfour
enti ka say ka say otu kwan kwa
otu kwan
me ka say okwa homije
we dey say mo asante sami here o hey agree say otu okay they are all the same but waba but oba na say still was now one or the omo in charge no omo report on otu kwan no in Sammy CC but oba no ye hu say that is Kyeame Kofi inti ye tu na de so then now obetimi aye and then report ya oh yeah if you can brief us wo nyama molestia na eba ya omo de tu na de so no
well, first of all, I mean, by I to be said there, all canon as I am Martino, and according to information I walk out, you say, Kyeame Kofi wadi and Yamon Hosam, and I say, why ye name be a traquine, for quem, and based on that, no, you didn't acquire him, fee say, Omeyina, no, okay, into a choir yina, no, uncle years are antino, the quasi yarn say, say ye unifree ne position or no and I say you too free there say Otumfour Kyeame. And according to report about I think I saw some list on
Mentia. Yeah, and that pato was on president fetus na yen taking it one by one. Okay. Yeah. On and that screen so Otumfour Kyeame Kofi inti was Destoolment today during an Asanteman council meeting following several allegations and charges against him. The key issues included 1. Royal lineage concern. Questions were raised about his royal background, including his inability to invoke Otumfour Ntamkesi.
It is an interesting one for me. You see, when they say that he was questioned about his royal lineage, what they are trying to say is that they doubt him.
Okay.
Whether he's from the royal family who can be a king, a chief in this case. Right. And according to what the key issue here, they are saying that his inability to handle Ntamkesi is an issue. And if you are from the royal home, you've been educated or you've been trained to know how to handle Ntamkesi. So if you can't handle it or if you are unable to do that, then there's a doubt whether you are even from the royal home or not, royal family that can have that chieftaincy or not. And the first issue near say obi a osi ufri royal home mutimidi sa Otumfour Kyeame ena wonim se de Ntamkesi ba obe faso aye onema no nene a ye doubt say in fact obetimi adi Kyeame no ana say wontimi ni enti na no ye one of the issues are the born no and the second issue no
second issue no yeah that second issue improper handling of Ntam. he was accused of holding multiple invocations of Otumfour in Tamkese beyond what is customary of his procedures.
So the second one, improper handling of the
Ntam.
They said he was accused of holding multiple invocations of Otumfour in Tam beyond what is customary
of his procedures
for his
predecessors.
Yes. Say within the Ashanti culture, within the Ashanti kingdom, no, say ye chief under Otumfour's supervision, and I say in this case a sub chief and ye fano political sense, it means you are a minister.
Okay.
And there are responsibilities I say or handle, and there are some of them are beyond your the law for your jurisdiction. And it's a balance, and you move it to the next level.
Okay.
And according to this accusation, there's a Tamkese any be abanwa baby I saw the corner one fanko. And I say only said the ya mamre so customary no. And yes, I saw handle no when Timia handle this. I so yeah another charge I had the born for whatever has happened to him.
But you can in Tamkese, I think over this few past months, in Tamkese about social media, Obia account was concerning Daddy Lumbe's senior sister. All born in Tamkese. I think Ninchana no Mokoye. And into the Mujina so just because when Timia handle sa issue no anything na omotuna there so ana.
Oh dabi I doubt say no on say they say issue me no I boss on the first one here almost said there or handle and a man omo cry omo nyini say in fact say ultimedia there no cry man ye and almost can to say in Tamkese ehun enema bibraba no ho I bi o ha na bro ne so na ese nkodeko wan fanko endi no ebia say otum dadlumba nua ba Ernestina Fosu issue no e ka ho de a ebe the same thing to said there ebia di kan akọ no ho a ebia said there na so ye no wanya ne sa no eno ana o mudi bishim enko ye se eno no wantimi anga dabi se eno no e wo de otimi kan ene de ontimi kan fa ho ena sa case no kra me gidi se ekọ ahemfo no bi fie ahemfo no ba ko fie ne ko ya Mirefi I nana bua basa so omo bodin bi onu ni fie na omo ko tena so Otumfour Kyeame ba ko ya okasama no nzu just say omo ka say there are specific issues about sa invocation na no and omo deal with they didn't deal with the issue.
Okay.
Omo say issue na kasa Edad Lumba issue ne de obeye ye de obese ne de honye omo asem na emom Tamkese na obi aka no e na omo say wan kan ye se de so kan nti omo gina so bo omo ka e ma omo twa dwan ne adade ne adade ndi no menye sure say eye no ma ka ho kra na bia we are looking at how our handle no nyese wanka asem ni dabi asem ni de so obeka na wonka na enye na asama ondimi nka ne sa enye no ntu no mde ko entam no mde ko ye ena so obi to ntam ana so obi kan Tamkese a there's appropriate channel esa offer so to resolve that issue and in this case no wan fa so obi to ntam a utie ni ntam de wie na se omo classify ntam no ye won ntam hunu obetumi aka ntam hunu se o kantam hunu ene e bo ka no ba se o kantam a wo nyina so a ene e du ko Otumfour ho e ko kan asem no enti no ebia enipa kro no akantam a ehun hia e se ko Otumfour wa amfanko ana se bia enipa kro na kantam hunu a eni se duru Otumfour na emom nipa kro e se e bonika ebia wa monica ana se wa amfa na amfa amamre kwanso enti no sa key issue na omo mention na sa ne ma no na omo gina so e dey kan de omo kan.
Okay. And third one is say that bring charges from Ayasehene allegations relating to the wrongful Destoolment of Ayase Dikro further strengthen. Okay, third one here, failure in duties as Kyeame. His neglect in reporting the invocations of Otumfour in Tamkese was deemed highly inappropriate for one entrusted with such a revealed stone.
Yeah, and no failure in his duty. So we can't time kasi a be a drew baby in his hand. That's all the call and if saw your report. And according to the Moka one report it. And there's a one report and I just say what you might their shows I say Otumfour chairman when so and I say why I know what you may there no so a charge out with the born and son a last charge,
you know. I say that part of maybe last charge, that is the fourth charge on the born. I say charges from Ayase allegations relating to the wrongful enstillment of Ayase Dikru further strengthen the case against him.
Yeah, and you know, and also say the charge ni bi ni say omujiri say Ayase Dikru Ayase ni ekru
okay.
And you know ohina owo Ayase ho no on na Dikru on na Dikru ni so no omo say onu na ho Dikru no ono na supervisor and I say ono na she na say obehwe ama bibia akoso and according to charge no de bono no I say ekwan a yefa so esi hine no wa anye ne ye indi na kai wa anye ne betumi aba say or the nipa bia enka ense say ono di ade na edi and I say ekwan a yefa so edi obi si so say ohene no wa amfa sa akwan ne so indi eno nyina ka charges a omo de ko bono na ekoduru ho no very interesting so what said the omudi asemo ahimfia for me it's so interesting say do baby krana tighter than your main legal system ne said the nema very interesting.
Wow.
Yes, so all the was some call ahimfia call levels to said the abia obetim do asam akọ district court
okay.
You did not want to now they call high court. You did not want to now they are called court of appeal. You did not want to it's Supreme Court. The same thing.
Okay.
And Ashanti court system nensotie. Nti ne say unya asembia o ma ho so ana de Otumfour. Enu nti na ne charge na de ball no a BSF failure to report certain issue no. On the assembly bi ha e bro so nti esa wo de call next level et said there obetumi akọ district court no aka say oh sa wa asem we there enye district court any handle fa call high court and as fa call court of appeal but in this case no ono anye sa de no say asem we there bro me so esa me de call the next level the same thing okay. And say yeah the asem before say asem be kwa akoduru Otumfour ho et said there akoyi edikan akọ sub chiefs bia omo power to sit on the case.
Okay.
And you know judgment on be no ma call reporter Otumfour. Say ekoduru Otumfour anim na Otumfour frewa na wabusa say judgment no oto ho ase ana oto ho ase. I the Supreme Court no aduru no. And you ka wonto ho ase a wasi kire wase mu.
Okay.
Na wasan kire wase mu wo ho. And you ka wi a owo other sub chiefs almost a group almost court wa te ho no na wabusa obia suggestion group bia be ka omo de say na asem ya o kan de yemfanto ha na we kan na asem we de yemfanto ha na ye de adwunu wi say ho enti obia kan de wi a ansa na Otumfour abema final judgment.
Okay.
And for Otumfour to give you that judgment we no edding say ye be reverse it said there are some Supreme Court na ye bua no.
Okay.
All the cover bia the same judgment now what likely say ebesan esi.
Okay.
And you know very interesting say ebinum nya time omo hwe omo wo YouTube channels cases ni be
YouTube channel
cases ni koso obi e ka na asem nyina no ewo ho me kai say me hwe de no sampa hene de ni say it was really interesting. And you know amount for mpemere no mo hwe anyhow Otumfour after listening to both sides ebusa questions the final judgment by on say Otumfour akanda say asemba na himfi na odisa asem na court bia ni ho a ebetimi asesa na no enkofu bia antena na ebinu pese o ka say o chese ade ono na ye hwan ne ade no o pese o ka say ekwan o fa so di asem no or making sure say all the angles will be taken care of. And for him to make a pronouncement say Udifo no. bebia odi be ko bia no ye be san ka say odi for so he believes in his judgment, not that he wants to say oh you're superior than anybody and no, he is trying to say he believes in his judgment and the judgment that he will give no oko bebia na say omo be fe nkwa dia the same judgment will happen.
But we etisa no Kyeame Kofi intino will it affect his family?
Oh, not at all. It will only affect him as an individual. Or no na akwa sa intino. The besi ni say ne family no ebe sign ape obi fofra or no timi dia de man ye omo ni be replace no. Intino ombe pe obi fofro ama na akwa kwesina nem. Ebe te say de enka ebia sebio wafri mu. Within the family na wafri mu no. So omobeye ye ombe pu bi foforo no wakwa akosi na into the same thing ombe pu bi ama na akosi na nine.
Okay, all right. Now assembly there it's like since Otumfour, I think me who say we too nkofo this I think this is the second time or na third time yes there no into we Kofi ntini say be friend Kyeame na ye de ne dina na be friend no.
Oh, they say they were losing Kyeame position into ne dina na de be friend. They say baby I know but one thing I may among Ashanti culture ne based on baby Matanada no obia wodi hina ye to no cry still I be how most friend nana into no ebia still I be Kyeame so we are former Kyeame into no instead of some back former Kyeame no you be for Kyeame but onye Kyeame a oye official I say obi okra oye Kyeame ba onye official Kyeame obi weti mi kra fa ato no se ni bi
Kyeame so Kyeame Kwame so onye Kyeame
so oye Kyeame in music
music
intino the same thing intino ebia nana Kofi nti Kyeame Kofi ntino ebia sa abi na de be frɛ no aja but officially no de he's out and omo be pe obi foforo be replace no on the be official
banisa yes Otumfour atnase say no he can't go there again and now betimi akoba maybe obe offer
so okwa ahimfie say okwa ahimfie obetena ba bia de obi ate ni bi on dimi nkot on say no oye Kyeame no omo ba bia okwa ahimfie omotena say another interesting thing amanfo nzo enhye say okwa ahimfie okwa Otumfour ahimfie all the sub chiefs baby omotena
okay
and okọ now your sub chief onim baby okotena okọ na say we like no, position bi a hold wa hemfie bia no unim baby say ohini bodwa awote and na omo benkum hene nifa hene jase hene sana hene nwa omu nyina obi anim baby ote say Otumfour tena ase a ye ode onim say Otumfour tena ase ye tena on the left yenim omo ye tena on the right yenim omo on say otena ase pa in a big there by ye won kofu bia omo tete nanim no abrafo no na omo kutekuta second for protection the symbol of say omo protect Otumfour. So before you get to Otumfour no obon say omo the second no esisi nanim say ye ma signal say omra ansa no omo yi na watimi atwam say okocha na wacha na ocha no wi na wokọ because before so be get it to him no there are certain things omo putting in place and you know say ura ahimfie no Otumfour te ho omo tete ne nchen ni position no matana ni na symbol bibi omo munim ahimfie nsempa no obetimi a kire owura ahimfie onim de oye Kyeame onim de oye sana hene onim de oye jase hene onim de oye onim obia position based on baby omo yes
na it say
into ono no kwa ontimi kwotena baby a Kyeame ti ni bu ongo obetena sankwate fu
obetena sankwate fu but ebe ya o when your position a little mistake ama ye sa position if you enza ne guys nya obeluze omo
ni nyina be kan say e bia na position nti no mo pe o dia they say they ayoka they reconsider
but in as much as we on him then they say you can't you can't go to Otumfour's name direct
yeah
wow we on him here on ha what translate no and what time ultimate and fan kasa direct
say on say like I said earlier no position bia owo ho bia no ye wo ba bia wote ene de wo ye enti no ye wo nkofo bia se wo nso wo ye ohene sub chief ba person no Otumfour kasa wo bia wo kosi ni so ansa na adnako se ye buy a political system and the way that ye governance system no work here on say your ministers bebre but your nkofo bia from cabinet ministers omo enetimi ko Mahama president Mahama direct omo na omo ye meeting e fa adwene
okay
so minister onye cabinet minister you can't go in the same thing
okay
and you know interesting so ohwe how your governance system netie na Asantefo was adene dadada ansa na broni de de ba be kire na you have to respect the Ashanti Kingdom. I think they have done something right. And I say even our local, chieftaincy issues. I think there are a lot of issues right before even the white people came with their influence for what we have now. And yes, within the Ashanti Kingdom, your cabinet chiefs. In that sense, omune ni Otumfour for direct. And the chief cry sub chief now person Otumfour kasa this okosi obiso ansan or the wako.
No, wow. That was just by the way, say showbiz day. Yeah, man, say yesuan de na yehu amamre, yesuan book m de no na yehu amamre so that one no enko you ka na you ka
unya amane eno ye do ko ebeka e wanya amane unya amane nso a ye betwon aso twen ni bi say you pay a fine e bi say we betwa dwan mienu sika na ye di sika kan ho ana snap say wan na ye di amon ndie amane na abenya ne be kire e ka ye bebo
okay all right